guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So we kind of just jumped right into our first podcast, but we kind of just wanted to give a little bit more information about who we are. So I'm Brooke.
I'm Montana.
And I'm Molly.
And we just wanted to kind of let you guys know what took us on this random crazy journey of starting a podcast.
This random crazy journey we call life.
So,
not give that.
No, it is giving. It is giving. Is that from Hannah Montana?
I was getting church, but I have no idea.
Worse.
One of the
I know.
two.
Worse.
I know. No,
Worse.
Hannah Montana's good.
But yeah, no, we kind of just actually how it really started is we were down at the Palms just having some drinks the other day, a while back actually, and
the
we
other day.
actually it was like
a long time
pre-Christmas. And we're just talking about like how the day-to-day life, like it's, you know, we're in our routines, we're settled, we have our 9-to-5s, like we have our jobs, and we're just like life is just kind of feeling stagnant,
Like mundane.
like dare I say boring, but you know, you're
Dare you
you're
say.
you're in your routine, so we're like, hey, what do we need to do? Like something fun, something creative, something that pushes ourselves out of our comfort zone.
Totally.
Or maybe I'll speak for myself, but
No.
very
No, yeah.
much. If you know any of us, this is very much out of our comfort zones. But we're yappers, like through and through. So why not just come on here and yap? But we just kind of wanted to change up our day to day and try something fun that was something creative.
Yeah.
So
No, and I think like especially something like podcasting, I've always been interested in podcasting. Like you said, I love to yap, but I hate I never wanted to do any kind of other social media, like start a YouTube channel or become
being
like
an influencer.
Yeah, because that doesn't, I'm just not good at that stuff.
No.
And like, even after posting our first episode, I think we both, or all of us realized, I'm like, I thought we just made a podcast and that was that. But I'm like, oh my gosh, like you kind of have to become like an influencer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And like not become an influencer, but like at least try to be one.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is like
Humbling.
very
Yes.
humbling.
And I mean,
say
I
the
feel like
least.
I have like a little taste of it because with my job, like I have to promote myself via social media. So I have like a little bit of understanding on that, but it is like the bane of my existence. I'm not going to lie.
It is very much out of our comfort zones,
Yes.
Yeah.
you guys.
You have to,
This is wild.
The amount of time that you have to spend on social media to just like gain a following and to like
Yep.
make the algorithm.
I know, guys,
boost
that's why you need
is,
to
like,
be on
follow us.
trend,
Yeah.
all these things. It's I look at like Alex Earl or Alex Cooper that they used to post like, oh, I've been editing for 6 hours, like
bullshit.
my job is so hard. And I used to be like, like okay, grow up. Like
Yeah.
you're doing a podcast, you're whatever, you're living life. But no, I now have a newfound respect.
Yes. Like I was
for
up till 2
the
a.m. last
editing.
night.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work. It's
Yes.
so fun. Don't get us wrong. It's just
No, and
we have
it's-
a newfound appreciation for
One
our
episode
hobby.
in
Yes.
and we're already like, oh,
We can't do
We are
this.
such hard workers.
complaining. And I love to complain.
Yeah.
I love
That's
it.
a good one.
I love
Complaints?
Complaining.
Yeah. No,
Topic.
I catch myself all the time. I'm like, I really need to stop complaining, but I can't.
Dare I
So
say it's like one of my
yeah.
favorite things to do?
No, yeah.
I know.
It just rolls off the tongue so
It really
easily
does.
for
I
me.
know. I
You
agree.
don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
But anyways, so on that topic, what are our highlights of the week, you guys?
Do you guys have?
Did you
anything?
miss us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you miss us for 1 week? Yeah. We've probably been posting every single day. I hung out with some friends on Saturday. We went and saw Princess Mononoke.
Some more friends that we weren't a part of.
Who?
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, you guys I know both of you wouldn't want to see it. We saw a Studio Ghibli movie, Princess Mononoke. Anyways, it was
Yeah.
replaying at the IMAX theater, and so we went and watched it. It was very fun.
Cool.
That was pretty much it. That was my highlight. And I worked.
I golfed. Saw
Yeah,
fam.
you golfed.
Wow,
Nothing
nice.
crazy. Yeah, Northview.
Yes.
Good course.
Any birdies?
Absolutely not. I think I gave up after like hole 8 actually.
You're like,
Okay, this is how it goes. We were partnered with this like guy and his dad and they were taking it like a bit serious. And you know, it's like you already feel like, okay,
Like, I'm here
they're
for shits.
already exactly. I'm here to like be
Yeah.
in the sun, drive
Yeah.
the golf cart, have a couple bevies, swing some balls, but like I'm no
Yeah.
PGA. But it's like, you know, you already feel like, okay, I'm the one girl in the group, so
Yeah.
they're already like, oh, here we go.
Already the
And then-
pressure's on.
Already,
Oh my God.
immediately. I'm already,
Yeah.
I'm sweating. I'm stress sweating immediately, and then it's just like you just feel pressured to when you're bad and you're taking up time. So
Yeah.
after that, by hole 8, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my respected spot as the golf cart driver and beer hander. So
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
good for you. I'm sure you were great at that.
it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad time.
Mons, you had a fun week.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually was in Palm Springs, so that was super nice. It was so fun, but I wanted to explain this story to you guys. I wanted to tell you so bad, but not that it was like anything crazy, but I was like, oh, I'll save it for the pod. But like I love Palm Springs. Like we've gone like a couple times, and I've been with like my grandparents and stuff because it is a very old people town.
That's why I love it. I
that
love
is
doing
exactly why I love it.
absolutely fuck all.
No, and that's the best part about it. Like
Yeah.
all we did was like literally drink and sit by the pool, and I was like, I am loving
Chef's kiss.
life. Yeah.
Thriving.
And I came, like my first day back to work, my coworkers were like, wow, like you're in such a good mood. Like you really needed that. And I was like, no, I really did.
They call you out on
No,
your
I-
bitchy attitude.
Yeah.
You're like,
I was like,
oh.
okay.
Seasonal
Noted.
depression.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so this is like just the funny thing because this just shows how different America is, and you don't necessarily notice it like every
Yeah.
second you're there, but there's
Totally.
situations where I'm like, oh my god, like I'm literally in America.
Yeah.
America.
No, but so we're myself, Carter, my boyfriend, and Laura, my boyfriend's sister. We were all driving to Crumble Cookie, and oh yeah, I ate so much there. Okay,
So good.
Anyways,
As you
It's rude,
should.
it's rude not to.
No, it's so,
So,
rude.
Like, actually.
yeah.
we were driving to Crumble Cookie, and Laura was driving, and she was like driving literally totally fine. Like I don't even know like where this happened or like what like set this person off. But
Yeah.
anyways, there's like a guy behind us.
Oh, no.
Like I can't remember if he honked or was just like coming up on our ass and like just like going like this, like some old guy. And I was like, what is his problem?
And
like
first of all, do you not know
we're
the pace
in
of this
Palm
town?
Springs.
Yeah.
yeah, like it was just like,
Nobody's in a rush here.
No.
Never.
Ever.
but it was just so weird because like she didn't like cut him off. She didn't do anything. Like it was just we weren't even in the same lane. So
Yeah.
I was like, stay in your lane, bro.
Yeah.
Chill.
Anyways, and so then he comes up beside us, and then Carter,
Oh God.
yeah, he was like, I mean, it wasn't bad, but he was like, he basically like threw his hands up and was like, what the fuck, buddy?
The dad
You know?
hand.
Yeah, like literally the dad hand.
The dad hand.
And you guys, literally, this was crazy. So like we're in the right lane and we're like almost at a stop light, and he's on the lane to the left of us, literally fucking whips and stops right in front of us, like cuts us off, like
What?
literally in the middle of the road.
Oh my
And
God.
thank God Laura had like such quick reaction, because like I don't know if I would have been able to stop in that quick of time. She like fully braked it. The guy gets out of his car.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, that's like my biggest fear.
No.
Yeah, me
Guns.
too.
Dude, guns.
This is exactly what I'm saying. I was like, and then Carter was like kind of being like getting into it with him. I was like, you need to shut up, because I
Yeah.
was like, I literally was in the back screaming. I was like, they have guns here. They have guns here. And I'm
You
like,
don't know what they're packing.
no, that's
Yeah.
the thing. I'm like, any man crazy enough to like literally cut us off in the middle of the
I don't
road.
think California's an
Get
open
out
carry
of
state
your-
though.
Get
thank
out of the
God.
car, and he's like banging on our window, and he's like screaming
The
at us.
unnecessary aggression.
No, and then I do
Ew.
feel bad, because I guess from whatever happened, like the reason he first got pissed off, I guess, is because maybe Laura cut him off, but she didn't. Like she just didn't.
Yeah.
And he was like, my dog's in the back seat. Like she almost flew out the window. And I was like,
Is that how do you
The
talk?
accent for
I
me.
actually don't really remember, but I just
It's
feel
like, I'm pretty sure people
again,
from
like,
Palm Springs talk like completely normal.
well, who knows if he's from there, but it's America, whatever.
Yeah.
Then Carter was like, then shut your fucking window. Like, why is it open? But the thing is, I'm like, okay, if whatever happened almost threw your dog out the car, whatever you just did definitely severely hurt
Like
your
your
dog.
car is 2 blocks away, or your
Your dog.
dog is 2 blocks away.
No, but it was like so scary.
No, that's
No,
terrifying.
it was
That is terrifying.
when he got out of his car, and he's like, then
You're like, we're going to get
and
shot.
him are like kind of like screaming at each other, and then I don't even know what he was gonna do. Like oh god, it was like actually so scary, because I was like, yeah, like they have guns here.
You don't know.
Any man who gets like, or any person who gets out of the car, I'm like, you feel safe enough to do that, in the sense that you have your own defense, aka probably the fact he has an AKA.
Yeah.
Like
That was so awesome.
poetic. It was. Anyways, that was my Carissa story, and
So how did it
No, that's
end?
so
crazy.
it ended because basically like the guy got out of the front of the car, and Laura, we were all just like, go, go, go. Like we saw
Yeah.
an exit, and she basically like almost had to go up to the curb over the sidewalk to like get out. And then he like started following us for a while. And like,
Jeez.
Oh my
I felt bad
God.
because like she was freaking out, and like I was freaking out, but I was like, at least I'm not driving.
Yeah.
And then he like turned around eventually, and she was like, okay, I need to get out of the front seat. Like I can't do this anymore. But no, it was honestly so scary. I was like, I'm about to be shot.
That's very
That
scary.
is really scary.
Yeah. Besides that, it was absolutely amazing. And yeah, I literally ate crumble cookie. I ate In-N-Out. I ate Taco Bell. I ate Panera. I
and
got the Supreme Crunch
The Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And honestly, that was the one that I was
Did you
like
get the bean one, like the veggie one?
Yeah, I got the veggie one.
Well, the beef there is really good.
It was like, I mean, to be fair, I was kind of hungover. So I had been like imagining it, like we pre-planned to go at this time on this day. And so I was like really like looking forward to it. And then I was like, oh no, like, you know, I'm not really feeling it right now, but I was like, I can't miss this opportunity.
Yeah.
So I need to
Even
take
though there's
Taco
one
Bell
in
is the
Blaine.
opportunity.
Oh, I know. That's literally what Carter said. He's like, I go there when I get gas. I'm like, oh, cool.
But there's something different about it when you're like farther in the States. Like,
No, literally.
We have Blaine and Bellingham, but like still they're not as good as the ones like in California. Do you know what I mean?
No, totally.
Like when
It
you go a
just
little
feels better
when you
eating
go a
it
little
there.
deeper, it gets a little like grosser, which
Yeah.
makes it better.
No, exactly. I know.
You know?
No, I literally, and I went and got all the snacks and anything I had never seen in Canada. I was like, I'll take one of you, one of you, one of you, one of you.
Literally. Put it in my bag.
You're coming home with me.
You're coming home with me. Yeah. And about 10 extra pounds came home with me. Love that.
My suitcase wasn't overweight, but I was.
Well, I mean, in the sun, what's the shaving routine, you guys? What are we doing? Like, you're in a bikini. Like,
that's
what's,
such a
like, we
good
are
question.
entering this now summer era. Like, what are,
Summer era.
you guys, what are we
Sunny for
doing?
one day.
Are we still lasering? Are we still shaving? Is it still a wax situation? Do we bleach? Like, what is the situation going into 2025? Because I heard laser doesn't work.
It doesn't. I last year spent like
you did.
so much money.
Yeah.
Long story short, like it's something that I've wanted to do for so long. I was like, I'm finally going to invest the time and the money because it was like whenever I think about doing it, it'd be in the summertime. And then I'd like, you can't do it in the summer, you know?
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
and then I would forget about it in the winter. But I finally was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to pay for the money. Like, I'm going to pay for the money. But I was like, I'm going to commit. And I did. And it did not work. Like, it's a little bit better in some areas. Like, but now I'm kind of just left with this like patchy thing.
I heard it gets
Patchy
patchy.
thing?
No,
Yeah.
it's
No,
like
I heard it
cheetah?
gets patchy.
No, literally like
The cheetah.
Yeah, it's
The
like
cheetah.
the
On brand. Yeah, I've heard it doesn't work. So I'm looking for a different alternative.
I know.
I mean, I will say I do have blonde hair
Blonde
for
bitch.
my brunette besties over here. The blonde does help.
Yeah.
But it's just like the thing with blonde though is it's like glitter and sparkles in the summer. Like
Oh
it just
my God, poor you.
is like a
Imagine-
shined array.
imagine.
No,
I know.
you guys, it's like glitter peach fuzz everywhere. But in the not
There
in a
is
cute
something
way.
about that I actually love.
Yeah, if I had that, I genuinely like
Wouldn't
care.
shave.
My issue
Yeah.
is that like you have to have really dark hair with really light skin contrast, and I don't have enough of that contrast. So literally, I couldn't get laser if I wanted to.
Yeah.
So
Like, it won't-
basically, you don't have hair.
no. Oh, there is hair.
Blondes, like, bless your heart because
I know.
it's so different. I feel like, especially definitely being a girl and like growing up as someone who has like darker hair, like
Extreme hair.
literally
too.
like body hair is like so triggering to me because that was probably the biggest thing that I was made fun of when I was younger.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah.
Who
No,
makes fun of body hair? Like you can't help it.
every boy in elementary
Yeah.
school.
What?
No offense, like
Savage.
everyone has your own problems, but when you're like, oh my God, I'm glittery, I'm like, well, I look like a man.
Okay.
So
Sorry, I don't mean it in like it's so glitz and glam. I
No,
mean
I
in
know
a
what
way
you
that
mean.
like it's very amplified in the summer. Like it's if I don't shave my legs or whatever, it's very obvious that there's hair
but
there.
see, the thing is, like in the summertime, like some of my hair will go lighter, and like then it gets to that.
Yeah,
point,
like my
and that's-
arm hair gets like
that's what
glowy.
I like. I'm like,
love
finally.
it. When it gets a little sun bleached,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm finally tanned. My arm hair looks like so cute, like a little surfer.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
No,
But
totally.
my leg hair, I mean, you guys both know, I have like a skill set. Everyone, I grow leg hair and armpit hair, actually hair everywhere besides my head, extremely fast.
it's impressive.
I will shave in the morning and 2 hours later,
Permanent 5 o'clock shadow.
my legs are prickly. If I get goosebumps, game over. My leg hair has grown an inch.
Yeah.
Like it is actual hell on earth.
No, and I feel that so hard.
It's so
And especially
annoying.
like I feel like I always had like blonde friends growing up, and I was like, literally none of you can understand my struggles.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
I remember I was quite young when I started waxing my mustache for the first time.
Oh, me too. I
Really?
didn't start
Yeah.
to wax it. I bleached it first.
Same.
Yeah.
Actually, that's true.
Jolene bleach. I remember
the
that shit.
stinging stuff. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I loved it.
If I
I
have
would
a
do my
daughter
arms too.
who is like me,
Mm-hmm.
I will be getting her laser like the second she is born. Like, I know that sounds like so crazy, but had I gotten that, like, I genuinely think 99% of my insecurities would never be here. I would be untouchable because I would be so fucking confident because I feel like that's where the biggest root of my insecurities comes from. And so if
Body hair, really?
yeah.
Like just past like traumas.
No, like
Past
literally.
triggers.
And I think like when I'm looking
my
at
back, my face, my everywhere, like my butt has hair on it. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
like-
hair everywhere.
I can't look past it. Like when I see like my body or my face, like I'm just looking at the hair that shouldn't be there.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Well, it's like when you don't like something, you always like overanalyze it on
Totally.
yourself. But like to other people, you're like, dude, I didn't even notice. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
know what you're talking about. But you're like, how do you not see this zit, or how do you not see your mustache, or whatever?
Yeah.
Whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But on that note, have you guys ever done bleaching?
Of the asshole?
Yeah.
I know, I was gonna say like your mustache, but I was like, we just talked about that, so you know we
and I
did
was
that.
like, you must be talking about a different region.
No, I actually kind of thought that was like a fake thing.
Also,
Right? That's what I'm like, is there
also-
a point to this?
why? That
Yeah.
the sun don't shine down there.
No.
Like I don't care.
I think
I'm not showing off my asshole.
Like lights off. If you know, you know.
but so long story short, no, I haven't.
No, I have not
Yeah.
either.
We could try it.
Yeah.
Guys,
Oh my gosh.
Come bleach your assholes with us. That's funny.
oh my gosh. Wait. On the topic of body hair, have you guys tried sugaring?
Yes.
No, heard it's amazing though.
I tried it and I actually did really like it. But it is painful still. Like everyone's like, oh my God, it's so
the
much less
exact same thing
painful
as
as
waxing.
waxing. I'm like,
Waxing
you're
hurts.
still ripping the hair out of the follicle
Yeah.
from the root.
Yeah.
Like that hurts.
No, like
And
it-
you're almost like playing with it more because
you
you're
are
rolling it.
Yeah,
So
when
it's
you
like,
when they have to like rub the sugar
Yeah.
in, that actually hurts more to me than the pulling out of the hair because that's so
Yeah.
fast. Like whatever, that takes 2 seconds. But when they like smear it on, I'm like,
literally. At least
Yeah.
with the wax, like you just put it
Whimpering.
on and it's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, hold your breath, clench everything, done. With the sugaring, I don't know. It just seems more painful to me.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
don't really
they're both.
understand that.
To be fair, actually, I don't know if I've ever got a Brazilian wax. I think I've only ever done sugaring.
oh, I've gotten Brazilian waxes before.
I'm only done waxing.
Yeah.
Pretty big fan though.
Honestly, me too.
I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it hurts like a bitch.
Ugh.
Especially when you're the last time I went and got it done, I was like 5 days away from my period.
Oh.
And your pain receptors are extremely
so
heightened.
sensitive already.
And I
Yeah.
was like, why is this hurting so bad? And she was like, are you near your period? And I was like, yes. She was like, never do that again. And I was like, okay.
But it's like,
I
sorry,
haven't
I
been
can't-
back
I
since.
can't
That was like
plan
2 years
it.
ago.
plan it.
necessarily,
Yeah. If I have a
I know.
vacation,
I
or
booked the
whatever.
appointment and I was like, I'm not canceling now. I've been growing.
Yeah. That's another thing about the waxing is like you do have to have that growing period. And so it's like, what do you do in the meantime before then? Because I don't want to just have to grow this out. Or what if, you have to wear a bikini for some reason locally
yes, in the
and
summer.
then
This is what I'm saying. What are we doing?
I
You
know
guys,
we can't
please.
shave every day.
electrolysis
Painful.
is apparently the only thing that works, but
Is that the one that like fully removes the follicle?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I've heard that's
Seen
good.
that.
I think it's very expensive though.
Yeah, I
like
think
I
so.
think you have to
I
pay
bet.
per follicle, and I'm pretty sure it's like in the 3 digits.
Well, send me to Turkey and then they can use it for
Yeah.
the hair transplant.
yeah.
Yeah, it would grow rapidly.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but speaking of summer, this is like a completely different like 180 on the summer, but Summer House. Have you guys been watching?
No.
you need to fill us in on this.
know.
Okay, so
I wish I knew.
honestly,
Monsa's gonna give us the DL.
this is like one of the only reality shows that I actually really watch, and honestly, it's basically just because of Paige DeSorbo, which I freaking love her
I don't know who that is.
from Giggly Squad.
Oh yes,
Oh
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes,
I
yes,
never
yes.
know their names. I'm sorry.
no, it's Paige DeSorbo. I was watching the latest episode, and Kyle, he's one of like the main guys. He is married to one of the other main girls, and I just was so shook because this man is a literal man child. Like it is crazy. Like watching back like previous seasons, because I've only watched like the last like 3 seasons, I would say. And the other day, after I watched the last episode, the next ones weren't available yet. So I was like, I'm just gonna go back and like look at them.
Yeah.
And it is crazy. Like, this guy is literally so freaking wild. He is so manipulative. He is so like narcissistic. He is so crazy. And I don't understand how him and Amanda are still married and together. And all this stuff happened even before they were married.
Yeah.
And there were so many times where I'm like, there's no way that they're going to survive this. Like, she has to realize. And she's like so pretty and so nice and so chill and so amazing. Like, he is the definition of the toxic boyfriend you had in high school that like never grew up. Like, imagine being married to
like
your
a man child.
Like, oh my goodness. I was just like, I can't believe men like this still exist. And I just feel so bad for her.
No, literally on that topic, Temptation Island, you guys. Is anyone aware of what's going on?
No.
Owen and I need to watch it. I know.
One of those like easy binge, like it's no Love is Blind.
This is the one that the couples go on, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I haven't seen it,
and
but
it's
I've
pretty
seen
much just
things.
like the ultimate temptation.
Literally.
Like, they put them, it's like
4
two
couples.
houses. Yeah, 4 couples. And then the guys are in one house and the girls are in one house. And then they bring 12 guys into the girls' house and they bring 12 girls into the guys' house.
for temptation.
Yes.
Oh.
But basically the whole premise of the
Juicy.
show is that like in their past relationships, I guess their men have cheated and they're trying to figure out like, are we getting married? Are we breaking up?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? We're not happy. So these women bring their boyfriends on the show to basically the men prove their girlfriends right that like, oh, I won't cheat. I won't whatever.
Yeah.
You guys, within like the first episode, one of them's having a threesome in the bathroom. Like, you can literally hear everything. The other guy is already moved, like already hooked up with a chick. There's another one that hooked up. Like, the only one that makes it out, there's only one couple out of 4. But like as soon as
isn't
the
it because
opportunity
he, like,
presented itself.
But isn't it like the only guy that didn't cheat? Wasn't it because like
No one wanted him.
Exactly. That's what it was.
Actually, yeah.
Literally what it was.
Oh
Like
my
what it
God,
was.
that's hilarious.
All the girls were like, you're not really for me.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh my God.
But I mean,
actually
they did
couldn't
end up
imagine.
getting engaged. But it's like, okay, ladies, if you don't want your men to cheat, like, why are you taking them on this show of like it's like a mix of Too Hot to Handle with like a bunch of hot chicks and hot people.
And there's no way that they have like a real relationship. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
I couldn't imagine.
No.
Oh my
My
God.
God.
Taking my boyfriend there. Like, not even just because like I would think he would do something. Like, obviously not. But that just...
Why would you put them in that environment in the first place?
But it just also goes to show that like there's no foundation of trust in your relationship.
No.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So where you have to put them on a reality TV show and be like, don't cheat. And then
crazy.
this one girl literally takes the threesome guy back. After she saw it, because they have bonfires, so you get to see little snippets because it's
and they do it like out of context and they just show like the most
just
juicy
little-
drama to the other person in the relationship.
Yeah. And
That is
everyone's saying,
crazy.
like, even the 12 men in the house are like, you shouldn't be treated like that, yada, yada, yada. And that's his whole thing. That's kind of his whole personality is like, I love threesomes and she's not into whatever. And literally he does the one thing she's worried about and then at the end takes him back. And he said in the show, he was like, one of the girls was like, oh, like, are you worried? Like, she's not going to take you back. And he's like, no, she'll take me back.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, this poor girl.
Yeah,
Like, where is
especially
your-
because like if your boyfriend is going to cheat on you in the same like house, maybe obviously not same house, while knowing he's literally being filmed and the evidence is going to be
on
presented
camera
to his girlfriend, imagine what he's going to do behind your back when you don't have access to all this information.
Yeah.
Because like had this happened and there wasn't like the camera wasn't showing you exactly what happened, he would probably be lying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is wild.
And then he like his whole thing, like triggering for us malls, but he's like, he's a Christian man and he wants a good Christian woman. And I'm like,
and then he's having a threesome.
Yeah, and he's all
and then he's
about
like,
it,
I'm
and,
gonna take
like-
you back. You
Yeah.
piece of shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
actually though.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if this has been all over your guys' TikTok like it has been mine. But the Selena, Hailey, and Justin
You
stuff.
guys, I've been
Yes, the trio.
eating it up.
Okay,
Chomp,
here's my
chomp,
thing.
chomp.
Malls,
I love it.
I know you were talking about this a while ago, and you were saying like, oh, like Selena Gomez's new songs, like they're about Hailey, blah blah.
There's other theories.
But see, this is the thing. I couldn't get behind that because I didn't understand how like the lyrics pertain to Hailey. That just didn't make sense to me because, or at least coming from Selena's words.
Yeah.
But then I saw another theory.
Yes.
That was
I know what
the
you're going
song is
on.
actually about Selena herself, and apparently that's what Hailey has like said to her.
Yes.
So she's like singing it about herself, and I'm like, okay, that makes
But
more
what
sense.
about the part where she's like, I love you, you love me, or whatever.
Okay, Barney.
We're a happy family.
I'm like, where have I heard this before?
Pretty much Barney. Hey, that's where she started.
Oh my god, yeah, full circle
Oh my
moment.
god, yeah.
Full circle moment.
Basically is what the theory is that like Hailey has said that kind of stuff about Selena and she's singing it from like a first person point of view.
Yeah, so pretend it's Hailey singing it to Selena.
Yeah.
To make it make more sense.
Exactly.
I love him. Okay.
How does
So
it
they're
feel?
still in love. This is embarrassing.
Okay, I don't think you're getting it.
Have you listened
Moving
to the
on.
song?
I mean, the TikTok clips.
The lore goes so deep. Like, did you guys watch the 7-part series?
Okay, no, I saw
No.
one clip, but this is what I
We
was going
could
to
do
say.
a whole
like, it's
episode
not just
on
about
that.
the songs. Do you guys believe that Hailey was like literally stalking Selena for her?
I'm
whole life?
sorry. There's nothing to not believe. There is full physical proof and evidence about this whole thing.
Have you seen this, bro?
No, I have not seen
No,
this.
it's literally crazy. So apparently, like, if you go, there's a bunch of
Dude,
videos and like people
she's
deep diving
fucking
into
crazy.
it. Literally since like I'm gonna say 2013,
Earlier,
whatever, yeah,
11 they met.
and
I'm
basically
like deep in this.
Hailey has been like copying so many of Selena's actions, her outfits, her tattoos, her tweets, like
Her
literally
mannerisms, her
mocking
shows.
like everything that she's done.
Dude.
I don't necessarily know if I believe it.
Not even that. Like, yes, I get that she's like obsessed with Selena and that whole thing, but to go on, I think it was Jimmy Fallon that she went on, or Jimmy Kimmel, where they asked like, oh, were you a believer back in the day? She was like, no, like I didn't really know him. She was a super fan of Justin Bieber. There is tweets, there is proof. She was like part of this like mega fan page. Like there's photos of her at events because her dad is famous.
Yeah.
And he would bring her to these things. And there's like photos of them together meeting
Like meet
many.
and greets and
yes,
stuff, right?
exactly.
Yeah, I've
and
seen
she
that.
literally denies that she was a believer. And this one girl.
How is she gonna deny she's a believer? Everyone was.
I know. And like there was this one girl who was she ran one of Justin's fan accounts.
Yeah.
And like she did an expose on this whole thing of like her and Hailey's DMs together, because Hailey would be like, where is he? Like, what hotel is he staying at?
No.
And then
yes,
she would
and
like,
then she would book
way.
a night at the hotel.
Yes,
No
and like
way.
conveniently
this
bump
is the lore
in.
I need.
I'm
This is
sorry.
The lore I'm talking about.
The thing is too is like I don't not like Hailey. Like there's not about that.
No.
But it's the denying.
Yeah.
Why are you denying that you were a believer? Clearly you were.
Like, he's
You
your
psychopath.
husband.
That makes you look fucking crazy to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Like that is so uncomfortable. And then she deep dives into a Selena obsession. And that also goes so deep. Like the tattoos. Like, you know how Selena did like the cooking show for a while?
Yeah.
Hailey started a
actually.
cooking show. First guest on Selena's cooking show, her nana. First guest on Hailey's cooking show, her nana. Anyways, I could go on and on.
Well, I know that like Justin Bieber supposedly called called Selena, 23 times on their wedding day or whatever.
Okay, yes, this is
That
the
whole
thing.
thing.
I didn't actually hear that, which is crazy. But have you guys seen those things about how Justin is like, you know, what they've been saying, quote, crashing out now?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
dude.
Oh, he is disheveled.
I know, and
he has a kid.
I know.
Figured
I
out.
know. Is
Yeah.
it the dad stress? Like, is that the thing?
Well,
or
that's
is
the
it
thing.
the P. Diddy?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to believe, and I don't know if we'll ever get the answer, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, I just would love.
I mean,
to
Selena
know.
seems happy now. With
Well, that's the thing.
I
Shaggy.
actually, I've been watching a lot of his TikToks. They've been coming up on my feed.
Benny.
Yeah. And he seems really funny, you guys.
yeah, he does seem
like,
Well, he's got to
Well,
make up for
I was
something.
gonna say,
Yeah.
like, he seems like he's like one of us, a
Yeah.
normal person.
but he's also
Just
like,
not
no.
right.
But he actually, no. Do you know what his job is?
He
He's a songwriter, like a
Yeah, and
producer.
producer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So every single pop song, pretty much that you can
Yeah.
think of from like
California dreams.
girls.
Oh right, which one's this one?
like Katy Perry. California girls were undeniable.
What was I singing?
I thought you were singing that.
Yeah.
I was, but then something else happened.
Anyways, he's written literally every single hit
TikTok.
song
Wow.
Tick tock.
on the
Oh,
clock.
Kesha,
Yeah.
my girl.
Maroon
Oh,
5,
my OG.
Maroon 5,
My first concert
Rihanna.
ever. Best concert.
Have you guys seen his toes?
Yes. Okay.
No, I'm obsessed.
Okay.
This made me love him before I even like saw him like mostly on TikTok, because he goes
wanna
to
look
this
up his
nail
toes.
artist. Yeah.
I've actually never seen them, but
Oh my
it's so
gosh,
funny. Somebody
you guys,
else was talking about
they're
this.
incredible. They're works of art. He gets his toes done like a regular pedicure 24/7. He has had like 3D sushi on his toes. He's had like Persian rugs.
Persian rugs.
He's had like he had like pimple toes, which was kind of weird. The eyeball toes
Eyelashes?
with eyelashes on them.
Oh my gosh.
like
Okay, that is like also like
Yeah, go
really
on.
weird though.
but like he always has
toe
his
hair for
toes Like done. He has the watermelon toes, the lime toes. Like look at, I want those on my nails.
So cute.
Yeah, but anyways,
Oh,
he has
wild.
like really fun toes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I
That's so
respect
random.
the shit out of
love
that.
energy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I wanna
hilarious.
have fun toes.
Like it's a little surprise.
Yeah.
You take a sock off, you're wearing a sandal, and you're just like, dude,
sushi
dude,
toes.
what's on your
Yeah.
toe? And you're like, sushi.
Sushi. Eyelashes.
Yeah.
You?
The watermelon ones were really cute too.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just think he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know him. I've only seen a couple clips of like
Like I know him.
I know, but like no.
By the way,
him.
Ben.
Yeah.
We go way back.
Way
but I
back.
do really appreciate like the relationship that him and Selena have. I do feel like it
It's
is very,
so
very
pure.
Did you
like
see them on the podcast? Jay Shetty's podcast?
yes,
And
that's
he's
the clip I'm
she's
talking
so
about.
minimal, but like I know that she wants me to text her if I'm going to stay out late. I know that she just wants me to say I love you. And it's like,
Yeah.
He's so intuitive.
Men, watch that podcast.
no,
Yes.
literally.
Help me, help you.
Yeah.
Help us.
Yeah.
All us girls.
Yeah,
Just
him
watch
talking
that
about like how
podcast.
they have conflict, like when they do, and he's like, I never
Yeah.
want to escalate it. I never want it to to get to that point.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm always just gonna be like taking a step back and being like, how can we,
He's such a
how
mature
can we
man.
figure this out? And I'm like,
Mhm.
bless your soul.
Yeah.
Like,
Again,
you're really
I think
doing God's work.
the personality does have to kind of make up for certain things because he's probably like, holy crap, how the heck have I gotten and been able to keep Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
But
Totally.
it's his personality.
It really is what's on the inside that matters.
Of course.
You know?
It so is.
Duh.
No, it really is.
I'm just
So-
saying for Hollywood. For
No,
Hollywood.
I know. I
Yes.
totally know what you mean. And like also I think I called him ugly like 10 minutes ago, so it's fine. I feel like it's very rare where the guy is hotter than the girl.
Oh, I just
Very
saw
rare.
a couple the
Very
other day.
rare.
Owen and I were together, and we saw a couple, and we were like, that is a really. Oh, I remember who it is. I will share later.
TTYL.
But it wasn't Owen and I. It was Carly and I. We were looking at this couple, and we were both like,
Interesting.
fascinating.
It's true. You never really see that as much. Actually.
No, it is definitely more rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or also, like, I love the Instagram siblings are dating.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Me every
Oh,
time.
we had it. I literally had an encounter this when I was away in Palm Springs.
Were they siblings?
I still don't know. But they were like, anyways, there was a boy and there was a girl. And we were under the assumption that they were siblings.
Yeah.
But then
no.
Start making out.
there was some touching going
Oh,
on.
no.
It wasn't like, I mean, yeah, it
An
was,
ass grab.
yeah, it was like lower back touching, but because like she was, I don't know. Long story short, don't know, but I thought we knew. And then that happened and we're like,
Curveball.
what is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I find that so funny.
Yeah.
When I see that, like I was thinking about this the other day, and I was just like, I feel like the theory is that you're attracted to yourself when you date someone who's similar to you. That's like the theory behind it, is that you're attracted to people who look like you.
I'm definitely not.
Yeah.
Neither am I.
I don't think any
Actually,
of
like
us.
low-key
No.
Molly.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I
I think
actually
me and
was
Owen
thinking
look
when
alike.
you were talking.
You and Owen do kind of have like a similar vibe.
Yeah. I think it's maybe just like the
But I don't
olive
think-
skin.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
also,
like,
like, the
any
hair
of
and
our.
hair.
I don't think like our features actually are similar whatsoever. Do you know
Well,
what I
no,
mean?
No,
not your-
not features.
That's what I
Not
mean.
yeah.
Like when their features are the same. Like I know some couples who've got the same face.
That's weird.
I mean, Owen
You
and I
guys face features,
opposites,
but just like
we just
brunette.
have dark
Yeah.
features.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So you're basically twins.
essentially,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm dating
So
my
incest.
twin.
You're married to your twin.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that one.
Knee slapper.
Yeah. I feel like that was a big turnaround circle to wherever. I don't even know where we started.
How do we start? Where do we come from?
360.
Yeah.
Who
Where
are
are we
we?
going?
Yeah. It's only up from here, you guys.
It really is.
Thanks for chatting with us
Yeah.
for another episode, guys. We will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye guys.